What's up, guys? So we are inside my room. I was planning on actually shooting this video out on my deck, but then it started raining on me. I actually started recording and then it rained on me, so I'll probably do like a clip of that before I continue this video. So like, you could, I mean, if you really were just like, oh god, it's raining harder, we're gonna move this inside. Oh, hi, y'all are back. Okay. As you guys can see by the title, I'm giving you guys five helpful tips on what you guys can use and implement when you guys are taking your NASM certification test. I just took mine this morning and I passed, and I was gonna do something different for this video, but then I'm like, there are probably a good amount of people, especially since we have the time to take these classes. People, they're like adults or kids my age trying to get into this as well, who are like scared and not sure if they're really ready to take this exam. I can assure you right now, I didn't think I was going to either. And in this video, I'll tell you guys what I did to make sure that I manifested to get this certification. If you're new to my channel, subscribe. If you're coming back to my channel, what's up? I know, personal training video, Molly, your name's I'm Money Fashion. I know, but I just felt like this video needed to be made for other people out there who are potentially struggling and not knowing what they can do. It's okay, you guys got this. So without further ado, let's get into it. Tip number 1, which is, and I swear, if you haven't done so already, take advantage of the online studies. Take advantage of NASM's website. Take advantage of what they give you. That stuff helps out so much on different levels too. For me, it helped. For me, going on the website and really going through the study materials, these are like the module miniature quizzes, those helped because it was like a nice refresher since I took this in school. It was a class, fortunate for me, but like those are also quizzes that we took like August, and being in shutdown from March kind of disrupted the whole like learning for this class. Having NASM's website as an access point for me to study checked out. Like I had to have taken their different domain domain quizzes, which is basically like they combine like the first 6 chapters into one, and then that's like a section of the test and stuff like that. I had to have taken each of those, there's 6 of them, like a million times. Definitely having those handy checked out a lot. Not to mention the knowledge check. 100 questions gives you normal standard time to take it, which is I believe 2 hours. No, 120 questions. It's for 2 hours to complete the whole thing. So basically have like a minute per question. Practicing on that, it just like I just felt so much more confident, because at first I heard 120 questions and I was like, what? 120 questions just seemed crazy to me. But then actually going through it and like practicing taking 120 questions, not bad at all. Brings me to tip number 2, do not overstudy. When I started studying for this, I was like, I'm gonna go straight for the end of course exam practice. Failed. 52%. 64 out of 120 if you really want the number. And then I came to a point where I was like looking through each of the questions, and I was like, okay, I'll memorize that. That's the answer for that one, that's the answer for that one. Just doing all of this with all different questions. And then stepping back and realizing I don't even know what I'm studying for anymore, because it'll be like, because I was at the point where I was like, science shows an external rotation of their foot, which muscle is overactive? It's D. If the test letter D was like systolic, I'm like way wrong. Basically what I'm saying is overstudying does nothing but make you want to take a whole year's worth of information and cram it into the 2 weeks and cram it into the day that you have so that you can just be more confident for the rest of the week. It's just not gonna work. Please, please, please don't do it. Just don't. Number 3 is, in between your studying, make sure to take brain breaks. Don't study from 8 to 5 straight. If you really want to study from that time, they want that time, divide it into increments. Like, study for like 45 minutes a section. Take a 15-minute break and then 45 minute break. And even then, you don't need to cram all 30 modules. So I think it's 30. I have it right in front of me. You do not need to spend 9 hours on all 21 modules. You don't need to do that. Take brain breaks, like watch TV, take a nap, play guitar, play Geometry Dash, see what's up with your buddy on Snapchat, like some random people's pictures on Instagrams, be jealous that that person dances better than you on TikTok. I don't know. Whatever distracts your brain from a rotator cuff, do it. Do it. One, you're going to cause so much stress on yourself. You're gonna drive yourself insane. You're gonna torture yourself. You're gonna torture your brain. Your brain's gonna be super fried, and then at the end of the day, you're not gonna retain anything. Tip number 4: make sure that while you're studying and trying to keep the momentum going of you learning and processing all of these things, that you're not sitting there with a McDonald's sandwich. Learning all this information about being healthy, eat healthy. The only way it just gives your brain that much more energy to actually grasp what you're trying to stuff into it. And you'll actually remember more, just like while you're taking your breaks. Also, you should probably have like a nice little fruit salad or something, just to make sure that your brain is staying energized and you're not tiring out. Like your body. You don't, like, every once in a while you need a drink of water. Give your brain that drink of water. Let's go back to tip number 2, talking about memorizing things. Don't do it. Like, just simply memorizing, like I said before, external rotation of the foot, it's D, but it might be systolic on the exam. That's just not gonna work out for you. Especially since the way they have things worded on the self-study online, some of those questions were not worded the same. Like, you can't just look at the question and be like, oh, it's gonna say exactly that. It's gonna be the exact same answer choices in the exact same order. No. Some of those questions are not worded the same. Some of those answer choices aren't up there. So if you keep getting confused with one or the other, good luck on the exam, because they have even closer together maybe answers that you might think is a maybe because you decided to memorize instead of actually studying and knowing why it's one and not the other. Word study, memorize the definition. That's basically it. Like, you can memorize that this is the definition of this word all you want. If that definition doesn't make any sense, you just remember the definition and you go to use it in a sentence and it's just completely wrong. That's awkward. Why? Because you didn't bother to actually study the term. You just memorized that the definition was that, and that's the word that goes with it. Like, you're missing an entire part of it by just memorizing. So, do not memorize. actually try to understand the material. Yes, memorization goes with it in a way, but if you don't understand why, then you're not gonna be set in stone with that answer. It's gonna cause you to second guess because you're like, well, maybe, but then again, but it might be. No. Tip number 6, and yep, this is gonna be cheesy. Believe in yourself. I know, like I just said, cheesy, but you need to believe in yourself. If you walk into every one of your mini study sessions at home and you're like, this test is not gonna go my way, I'm gonna fail, and you do that, have that same pessimistic attitude for the next 2 weeks that you have to study for this exam, on the day of the exam you're gonna walk into and be like, oh crap, I'm not ready, I can't do this, because you decided to have that same pessimistic attitude the entire way. So I guess tip number 6 is believe in yourself and keep your head up high no matter how poorly you might be doing. Like, that just goes hand in hand for a lot of things. But in this, like, and it works out the same way. If you walk into an interview like, I'm not gonna get the job, and then you are like preparing for this interview, and it's like, I'm just not gonna get this job, it's just not gonna work out. You're gonna walk in and you're not gonna get the job. That's you manifesting your own destiny by saying it's just not gonna happen. If you believe in yourself and you keep your head held high about it, even if you do have doubts underlying, which is fine, at least give yourself that fighting chance to actually succeed. If you don't succeed, you put your best foot forward. That's all you can really say. For my personal experience with it, it actually didn't go as bad as I thought it was going to. It was actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Like I said before, everything in this video, everything I told you guys just now did help me, and it did check out. And I have my paper right here. So it's not like I'm being phony and it's just like some random girl like, oh, here's how you pass, but I didn't pass, so don't listen to me. No, like, I passed. So like, what I'm literally telling you guys is things that you should actually implement to help you. I hope you guys do take this seriously, because ultimately, I don't want to see anyone not succeed. And it would be a shame, especially if you do have that great potential to succeed and you don't, because you didn't do any of the 6 things I did, or any version of it in your own personal way. I hope this, like I said, I hope this video helped. If you liked it, like and comment. How-to videos are kind of talky. Though I do not mind doing them. If you guys want to see more from me, then let me know. Make sure you guys like, comment. If you're new to my channel and you really like this video, subscribe to me. Let me know that, because if there's more things you guys want me to give you guys advice on, I would love to. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for all your support. And if you are taking the NASM exam anytime soon, good luck. You're going to crush it, and I believe in you. And you should believe in yourself too. Bye guys. I'm Any Fashion, out.